Hi everyone, I'm here at closeoutexplosion.com. As you can see behind me, I recently bought a very large closeout of brand name children's clothing. It is from a store that is going out of business. And this children's clothing is all different brand names, different fashion, designer labels. The next time you are here in New York, you're welcome to visit. You can order by WhatsApp. My cell phone number is, which is also my WhatsApp number, is 1-917-913-6093. You can order through the website, or you can send someone on your behalf, or you can visit. All right, so today I'd like to discuss with you different ways how you could buy wholesale children's clothing. The most direct way to do it, and maybe the easiest way to do it, is you can call different brand names that make children's clothing, set up a wholesale account with them, and start buying the children's clothing from them. So for instance, you could contact Polo Ralph Lauren, you can contact Tommy Hilfiger, Nike, Adidas, Carter's, Disney, set up an account so you could buy wholesale clothing from them, then you start ordering the clothing. The advantage is that you're going to be able to get the latest, up-to-date, current merchandise. The challenge is you're going to have to pay the full wholesale price. Now, another way to buy wholesale children's clothing is actually tied to the one we just mentioned, and that is you can contact the same brands, find out if they have any closeouts that they have, any unsold merchandise, any excess merchandise from a previous season, and offer to buy that merchandise from them. Another way to buy wholesale children's clothing is you can come to New York. We could actually do this anywhere that is a fashion district, but assuming they have children's clothing. So you could come to New York, visit the New York Fashion District, also known as the New York Garment District, see what children's clothing is available. You could go visit different children's wholesale showrooms and make an offer on the merchandise that they have and find out what other merchandise they have available. Another great strategy for buying wholesale children's clothing is to buy overstock and store returns from department stores. If you're interested in that, I would be very happy to help you. I can sell wholesale children's clothing from well-known department stores by the pallet, by the lot, or by the piece. Another way you can buy wholesale children's clothing is actually by buying retail. What do I mean by that? Well, you can go to department stores, you can go to retailers and look for children's clothing that is being sold at a clearance price. If the clearance price is low enough, especially if they have some coupons that could give you an additional savings, you're going to end up buying that kids' clothing at sometimes at the wholesale price and sometimes even at below the wholesale price. What do I mean by that? Well, let's say you went to a department store. Let's say you went into, I don't know, Kohl's. You went into Macy's, you went to Nordstrom, and you found children's clothing which was at clearance at 75% below the original retail price. Well, that's already, generally speaking, below the wholesale price. From what I've seen in my experience, usually the wholesale price is 50% of the retail price. And if they give you a coupon or they give you an additional discount because you're having another sale, you're going to even pay a lower price. And if you get the clothing at 80% below the original retail price, I would feel confident in saying that generally, in most cases, you're going to be paying already the wholesale price, if not less than the wholesale price. Now, another way to get wholesale children's clothing is by coming to closeout warehouses like my warehouse. You can see what merchandise is available, and you can, let's say come to me, you can make your own selection. You can buy the dresses you want, the skirts, the blouses. You can buy outfits, whatever it is that, the closeout business has available. Keep in mind that with closeout warehouses such as my business, the merchandise always changes. So let's say while today I might have a room here full of children's clothing, there's about 2,000 pieces available, but in the future I might have other items. This might be sold out and I might have other items instead. And I might have different children's clothing at a future date. So what I would recommend is if you go to visit closeout warehouses, ask them to take down your contact information, take down their contact information, stay in touch with them, ask them to let you know when they have new deals available. And you can also visit wholesale websites, leave your name, your email address, you'll be notified when they have new closeouts, and look for great deals on children's clothing. All right, my website is closeoutexplosion.com. I'm so happy to do business with you. The next time you come to New York, you should come visit me. Have an amazing day.